3, 2, 1. Should be live. But are you? That's the question. I'm currently dead, but we're trying to be live. I'm sharing links real quick. Sorry about that. Hold on. There we go. All right. Twitter is done twitted, and Discord is also given a link. How you guys doing? How's it going? Who's here today? Sir Legna. Hey, how you doing, man? That's a lot of money. I don't know who's got that much, but they could take care of 427 generations. Oh my god, oh my god. KV Kingdom, how are you doing? What's up, KV? Hey, Poca Latte. T is here. She's in the other room. We're expecting to have family come over today. So she's doing the last minute panic cleaning. You know, where we clean the house, but then last minute she's like, oh, I forgot this, this. She's got to go clean the stove and do some other stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. I like things being cleaned. That's fine with, I'm fine with that. She will be joining us in a little bit. She wants to do some panic cleaning real quick. And today is going to be kind of chill. I'm going to be making some music. Well, trying to. In Fruity Loops, there's a new version. So I updated the new version and started messing around. But they've got these things called templates now. And which is great. But like at the same time, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm just going to be figuring it out on the fly. Anybody here use Fruity Loops? Where's Corey, man? I miss Corey. He's the one to ask questions about this. Let's do it the basic 808. Alright. How do I get the little pattern sequence thingy to show up so I can click on the buttons? Because I like the clicky buttons. It's got to be view, right? This is to edit here, and you could lay down that pattern, right? Right click removes it, left click to draw it. Cool. How do I preview? Hold on. That's not it. Excuse me, sorry about that. Edit pattern. Yeah? Where's the thing? Where does it... Where does it show the thing? You know what I'm talking about? Where it's got the, like, the pattern that I can click on. What is this button? What is this button? What is this button? What is this button? Hey, that's the button. We found it, guys. This is it. So, let's just do something here. We got, like... that, and then the clap. There's all the hi-hats. Oh, I like how it resizes on its own now. That's so cool. And the snare. Oh, we gotta pause RPG Maker music. I'll be playing RPG Maker music to fill the silence when I'm not actually playing music. Corey is working on kicking that smoking habit. Did he go into like a rehab thing or something? Cool, KV. That's awesome. Hey, Mert. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. What is this button stream? What do you mean, Sir Lena? Yeah, he was talking about kicking his smoking habit. Alright. And then let's add something. Wait, hold on. This could be our basic beat pattern. And then, bro, there's so much. A lot of these Polyzone? There we go. We got Polyzone. Trial version. Damn it. So many trial versions. I need to like make a new freaking pattern, right? New pattern, pattern 2. And then pattern 2, we're just gonna have this. Oh my god, why? What is it doing it? Why is it doing, bro? Oh, I have to name it. Fuck me. Sorry about that. Synth, I guess. Gosh, new version. Not that I knew how to use the last version properly either, so. You know, I was looking at some of the comments that Eric Barone made, and he was the guy who made Stardew Valley. And one of the questions people asked him was, what was your favorite part of making Stardew Valley? And he said, probably making music. He enjoyed making the music for the game the most. The rest of it he enjoyed, but it was kind of like a lot of work, and he just felt like it was a job thingy. But like he really loved making the soundtrack for Stardew Valley, and I thought that was kind of cool. Diamond Chef, how you doing? Oh my gosh, do you have the citrus synth? Maybe. I don't know. Fruity Loops. You know, I don't see it in here. A lot of these are trial versions, unfortunately. Like, I have the full software, but I don't have all of the VSTs that you see here. But anyway, I do have a little keyboard here that I can use to do stuff. It's kind of cool. What other options do we have in here? Oh, I was going to check the volume. Let me open Volume Mixer. You guys please let me know if it doesn't sound loud enough, or if it's too loud. I'm keeping an eye on it, but at the same time it's hard to keep it all straight. Diamond says, press the plug button on the top. It shows a nice little visual of what you can use. Alright. I accidentally get here quite often. Oh, Citrus, there it is. Let's see. Oh, I actually have Citrus, the full version of Citrus. Nice. Okay. Let's close this for now. Oh, that's great. That sounds really great. Does it have any bass in here? Does this thing have presets? Or do I have to configure every one of these little oscillating sounds? Citrus is a neat little tool that can make a great little range of nice sounding sounds. Right off the bat, I like it, yeah. Let's pause the hi-hat. It's not the most comfortable thing, my setup right here. I'm kind of cramped on space and I've got a tiny little keyboard. But I mean, I'm going to make it work. I know a lot of people don't even use a keyboard when they're making their music. It's just like mouse. I mean, mouse and typey keyboard. This is like a MIDI interface. I like putting beats down first because then it gives me like some kind of a It helps my rhythm because I'm not really the best. Hey Webster, how you doing? Still working on house stuff, so I might be quiet, but this is interesting. Citrus, haven't tried making music since Music 2000 on PS1. Bro, I mean, we're gonna have to make music for our video game eventually, right? I've got a MZ loaded, the Amalgamation up, ready to go. We made one track on Friday. Was it? I think we did on Friday. I kind of forgot how it sounds. Please update your plugins to match. Oh, okay. I also updated my Vigistella plugins to version Project 40. Oh my gosh, please. There's so many little okay buttons to click, and it goes ba-dong if you don't do it. So in order to update them quickly, we're going to left click in here, then press Control A, then right click and click on refresh. And that way you don't have to double click on all of them. You hit apply, hit OK. You save your project, and then they should all be updated. And now when I hit play, I can actually be able to slide it around Horsehead. This is a track that T made that we're listening to, this little walk around back. She used beepbox.co, I think. And then we need battle music. Hopefully we can make at least one track today. We need some battle music. And I made the victory music, but everything's always up to be changed if we find a more appropriate one. You're looking at skills we made on, I don't know if it was on Thursday or maybe it was Tuesday last week. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But we're using the particle effects that you see. They're from Hadison. We bought some DLCs last week. They look pretty cool. I should probably lower this guy's HP. I feel like some of the volume levels need to be adjusted. Like some of the sound effects are louder than they need to be. But we can adjust that in the animations when we get down to fine-tuning and adding more polish. We need to add one more character. It'd be really nice to add one more character because we've got space to add 8 there. Here we go. I made this dicking around on Friday, this music. It's not the most appropriate, but like it works for now. Right, we just need to add more music. So that's the point of today. We're going to add some music in here. So battle music. This is going to be a rough one. We're going to need a lot of we're definitely going to need some beats, you know, for this. You might have a go at making music. Yeah, I hope so. That sounds like a good idea, Diamond. You have most of the plugins for Fruity Loops and quite confident. Well, that's good. Then you should definitely make your own soundtrack. I have no idea what I'm doing in Fruity Loops. I've always used Cakewalk Sonar, and this is just a much better software. It's just the fact that I'm unfamiliar with it, and I haven't used it enough. But I've had it for a little while, and I need to pick up. The only way you're going to get better is by trying, and you know, failing and is not like a bad thing. It's just if you don't try, that's the bad thing. So we're gonna try to make some beats, and then if we can make some music for our video game, we're gonna put it in placeholder until we find better stuff, and that's how it's gonna be. Yeah. So this is pattern 2 that I called synth. So anyway, I think I'm getting the hang of how it works. Like you click on the pattern, and then you have it over here like the channel rack. And then you can paste that over and over if you want to. You can just like draw that out. And then when you press play, you can tell it to play the pattern that you're viewing or the entire track. So we can say play the whole song, and now it's playing it over here. And then you can have like where it doesn't have the same sounding beat every time. I mean, obviously it's going to sound the same because I just played the same pattern over and over and over and over. And we'll just do like, there we go, 4 bars. And then we'll add the synth in here. And to select what it's going to sound like, we're going to have to click on it. Yeah, like we click on here, it's going to go back to the bass. And then we can really further interface. And let's go with like pattern, and then we can hit record if we arm this track to record with. Let's see. If we hit record, yeah, and now this is armed on this one. If I click on the kick, and I can change the frequency lower. And then it kind of and I wonder if I can quantize it in here, like see how it's not quite on the beat. I know there's a way that we can actually add some sort of quantizing to it as well. It's gonna be my Jeopardy music. I'm gonna play RPG music when I'm just like looking at features I'm unsure of. If I really wanted to quantize it perfectly, I wouldn't record it by using the keyboard. I would just set its frequency and then click it. That makes the most sense. So actually I'm gonna undo the recorded items. This has got some presets, so I'm gonna go to some ARP preset here. I wonder if it's cutting out because it's like trial version and doesn't want you to... I don't know, it's weird. See, at the same time, all it's really doing is recording the input, running it through the synth. And so, like, when you play it back, it'll still sound slightly different. You can make it exact if you like quantize it and make it right on the beat. You made the title screen BGM right, KV. Horse head, horse head, horse head. Diamond says, I've never looked up any tutorials. I'm still learning stuff about the software to this day. I've been using DAWs for a long time, and every time it's a struggle. It's really a trial and error thing. Just keep doing it, you know, and keep making shitty music until your music stops sounding shitty, you know? When you record in the piano note editor area, just press the wrench on the top left corner. There is a quantize option. Quick quantize also if you have snap-on. Oh, okay. Wrench in the top left corner. Let's find the wrench. Top left is up here. I don't see a wrench. In the window when you open a pattern. So here's the pattern. This one, wrench. And really it just takes a very long time to learn the software. I mean, once you learn how to use the software, you'll be able to make a lot of music. So it's not like, you know, it'll take you forever to make your first good song. But then your second one will come faster, and your third one will be faster than that, and eventually you just pump them all out, and you'll have a whole album before you know it. But getting that first one made and learned, and learning the software for the first time is really the hurdle that you're trying to get over. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm not expecting a ton of progress. I just know that if I keep messing with it, I will get there. This looks like a wrench. Miscellaneous functions. In the channel rack, click on the box with the green notes in the poison area. Channel rack. Okay. Here's the channel rack. Click on the box with the green notes right here. And then we have a wrench. Quick quantize. Oh, I see. It did do a quick quantize. Okay, okay. Let's delete these notes. Very cool, very cool. Alright, so if I were to like hit record and go through here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we've got like something there, right? But you can see if you look right here, it's not quite quantized right. The D comes in before the F sharp and the A, so forth and so on. And if I were to slide, wait, how do I slide this? Here we go. It doesn't even start 100% correct. And you can see every time I'm coming in, I'm releasing them and not exactly hitting them 100% on the beat. And that's creating the different like D D D D and then do D do D D. Like it causes a different type of synth to play. But if I do that little method of quick quantize, it puts them to the closest beat so that they're starting right on together. And so the playback, we'll turn off the record, should sound something cleaner. Right? That does sound a lot better. Very interesting. Thank you, Diamond Chef. I appreciate that. That already saved my bacon right there. Snowiest moon. Hey, are you Amanda? How's it going? Are you Amanda? Guys, last week I found out that I had a cousin that I didn't know existed, which is really interesting. So, okay, that beat comes in. I like that beat that we were working on. I was going to try to let that play in more often. Okay, so I'm her son. Okay. So, you're my nephew. Wait, second nephew? How does that work? I don't know. Family relations are weird. Yeah, I took a genetic test last year. T and I did. We did the 23andMe test, and like that puts your genes in a database, right? And it sequences your genes, and then anybody who's related to you who is also in that database, it can find them and tell you, hey, this person is genetically your cousin or second cousin or third cousin. And over the course of the year, it's found tons of third cousins and fourth cousins and a few second cousins, but never a first cousin. So just last week, it found a first cousin, which means we share a grandparent. So my mom's mother had kids, and so my mom had siblings that I didn't know about, and those siblings had kids, and so now I know that those kids exist. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's very interesting. I recommend doing that 23andMe thing. It's kind of cool. All right, so we're looking at the pattern here. If we go to song, it's just going to play the first beat here, but we can drag and drop this synth in here, and then the beat will come in and out. Don't make her cry, man. Who's crying? Why are we crying? Why are we crying? What did I do? Happy cry? And see, this is when the synth kicks out because it's a trial version of the synth. And it's like, please buy the synth. But they're always so overpriced. Let's bring this and like this. I mean, it's kind of boring, right? Because we just got two chords arpeggiated back and forth while I'm messing around with the beat. So I'm going to stop that for a second, put some RPG music on, and try to figure out what the next thing we want to do with this. Obviously, what I shouldn't have done is mixed the Poison with the beat that I've got going. So what I'm going to try to do is copy this. Can I clone it? Cool. And then on this second one, the channel rack, boom, boom. On the second one, what I'm going to do is delete that and also the citrus one. And it's going to be just the beat. And then we can rename this as well, right? Let's see if I go here, rename and color, and we'll call this one beat 2. And then we'll call this one beat 1. Rename beat 1. You do? Thank you. I'm just trying to learn how to use the software. And then we'll rename the synth one to... what was it called again? It wasn't this... fudge. No. It was... Hold on. Oh, it deleted from both. Well, that's... weird and stupid. If I delete it from one, Shouldn't it be not deleted from both? Because, all right, let me step back then. Undo some stuff here. Undo the deletes. Is it gonna, oh no, it's redoing. Undo, undone, undone. Undo recorded items? Bro. It's not undoing the deleting of, I think I just lost all of that work. That's fine. It's actually fine. I don't care. Okay, let's delete this. So I've learned now that like if you clone it and you modify the clone, it modifies both of them. That's so stupid, but that's fine. That's how it works. So we've got two different beats. I've got this beat and this beat with no synth at all. Let's just paint 4 bars of each. So you've got that beat, then this beat. And what we'll do is create a new pattern. I think that makes sense to do a new pattern. And we'll call this one synth for now. And now on this one, we can, I mean, do I have to delete? If I delete this, is it gonna mess? No. Okay. So the channel rack needs to have all that stuff there. I already messed up and I got rid of like the clap or something. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a new from a template. Let's do a basic one, just a basic one. Save changes? No. We're learning. I don't care. But now we have this same little kick and beat and hi-hat and everything. Let's go like that. Well, yeah, we'll make it, switch it up. Boom. And then snares on the... Okay. I kind of like the hip-hop 808s better. File, new. Let's go with the basic 808 because I like the sound of that a little bit better. All right. There, we've got something going there. So now with this pattern, I can drag it over here and then like start drawing it, right? So then if I wanted to go to song, it will play the 4 beats, the 4 bars. Yeah, the undo doesn't get rid of, like, if you delete, like say I delete this kick, you can't undo it. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but it doesn't work like that. Now I can delete, like I can modify song. I can modify the pattern, and I think it remembers that. But if I delete the track, like the actual channel rack input, it doesn't undo that. And if I were to like clone pattern 1 and go to pattern 2, it like you're gonna keep all of these. Like say I'm gonna make another pattern. Let's do that. Let's do pattern 1. We'll call this one beat 1, and then we'll make a new one called synth 1. Now, even though I'm not using, let me double click here, even though I'm not using the kick, clap, hi-hat, or snare on synth 1, I can't delete them here. I have to just add a new thing. But I don't know, let's use frick GMS, Game Maker Studio, Groove Machine Synthesizer. Looks like we have some preset stuff going on. Kind of feels like this one's slightly quieter. Output. Okay. Sounds really weird. Farts. Fart. Give me the most farty sound you can think of. I think we need to go down an octave. Can't even really hear some of these. Making a game using a DAW. There's a concept. We're not making the game right now today. We're working on making music for the game today. And I mean, I'm having fun. It's gonna be a while before we actually have anything like worth a damn. But that's okay, right? We're just working on some stuff. I'm learning what sound effects I have, you know, what VSTs I have. Kind of like this one. All right. Speed's getting annoying. Maybe we make some, hold on. With this, I'll go to pattern, and then it shouldn't play this beat at all because we're going to be listening to this pattern, right? Alright, I have an idea. Let's try that. Hold up. Undo that record. Let's arm it again and go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna quantize it anyway. I mean, all right, we did some kind of chord progression. Now, obviously, it's kind of weird, but that's fine. I was kind of making up a lot of it on the fly. I want to do that thing that Diamond was talking about in quick quantize. Bang! It should put it mostly all on the beat. So these are the notes that I was playing. Where's the damn thing? Here it is. So then it mostly quantizes. It still looks like, especially at the beginning, it's not starting right on the thing. Let's do a quantize here. It didn't quite quantize properly. All right, let's try manual quantize. Oh shit! It propped up this thing and this other thing. Duration, quantize, start time, sensitivity. Yeah, do it. Do it. Okay, maybe that works. It keeps the velocity too. I noticed that. All right, so we have some kind of weird chord progression. Let's just throw that in there. And quite often, like, I'll be thinking of, like, okay, I need music for this intro. I need music for this. But what happens is, because I don't know why, but what ends up happening is I'll make a song and I'm like, you know, this isn't the song that I was trying to make, and this isn't going to fit the mood that I'm trying to get to. But you know where I could use this, and I see a lot of opportunities for salvage where I'm like, this isn't the song, this isn't the song for the place I was looking for a song, but I could actually end up using this in another spot. So I'm going to look at this as like, I could probably salvage something here and put it in the game at some point, even if it's for a one-time only cutscene. But let's put some more work into it and see how far it goes. So that's the second one. We'll call that synth 1, and it's quite long. So she said. And can you set the quantize level like 16th note, 8th note, etc.? KB, I'm pretty sure you could. Diamond Chef says the quantize tool with the lines is better as you get a better visual on where it will snap to. Yeah. All right, so we've used this one. That's kind of cool. If I want, I can add more to this. I don't know how it's going to sound with the beat. Let's switch back to the song. Let's drag in the synth here and see how long this is going to play. And I guess we can just paint more beats in here. Can I press control? And oh, that's nice. Okay. And I don't know, maybe we'll take it out of a couple of these and then like another couple there and then at the end as well. All right, so let's see how it sounds. Hey, Wrath of Wood, how you doing? It's not the best place to take out the beat because it kind of falls apart, like melodic. Well, there's no melody, but like the dynamics aren't quite right because I didn't press with the same velocity throughout the whole song, which you don't want to, but at the same time, like I didn't do it very well. The dynamic fluctuation. You want some notes a little bit less loud than the others, but you want to remain like in some sort of level of consistency, and a couple times it drops out. It doesn't quite sound that great. right there. See, it just kind of dies. So I think what we can do is start distracting the ear from the chords by putting in a melody line right before bar 11. So let's go 8 bars and add some melody. So to do that, I'm going to insert a new one, and we'll call this one melody. And let's go ahead and open up the channel rack on that as well. And it also kind of dies abruptly. We'll deal with that later though. Maybe we cut off the end of it or something. But anyway, let's add something new here. I don't know what I've got that's not trial versions. But now that we're stacking this, we're gonna have to remember like the key signature that I'm in, which is, I don't know, what is it? C minor? We got a C major 7. And you've got like a B minor, A minor, and then a G major 7. So what chord? That's not C minor, that's it's C major, isn't it? No, it's G. And if you think of the intervals, we're going, let's see, if we're in G, then this is 1. But it kind of sounds a little E minor to me, like we're in the key of E minor. Because if you think of a C major 7, it's really an E minor with the C in the bass, right? Is it a sus chord? Very sus indeed. It's a Q sharp half diminished with the tritone in there. I'm gonna say that we're probably an E minor or G major because we have only an F sharp in there, and that would be the key of G or E minor, relative minor. So like if we were to think of the 1, that's our key of G. Yeah, G major. So that means as long as we play any note that's within that G major scale, we can write our melody line in that, and it should work. KV, what's the chord progression? You got a C major 7, then you got a B minor 7, you've got an A minor 7, and you got a G major 7. So then if any of those 4 chords are going, we can play a G major scale. Watch, we'll play the C minor here. Then we go to the next chord. Then you got the A minor. Oops. The only accidental sharp or flat is going to be your F sharp. Because if we played this with an F natural, it would sound really bad. Right there. Right? You hear that? That's not right. But if we go... That would be bad too, but that's not accidental. Yeah. Alright. Okay, now that I know what the hell I'm doing... we can improvise a melody line, but first let's find a sound that will pop out, because obviously this is going to blend into the already like synthy sound, so we need to do some kind of filter or something on this and change this so that we don't want to detune it though, because that's going to mess up stuff. We need to change the sound or find the right sound. Maybe I use something different. Let's delete this triple oscillator, or I'll leave it and we'll come back to it. Synth Classics. Transistor bass, trial version. Whoa, it's like tripping out. No, we don't want this. Plus, it's a trial version. All right, what do I got? Flex? What the frick is this? Oh, cool. We own this one. All right. Very blendy synth. I don't really want an oscillator. I want something that's going to be straight. Yeah. Oops. I hit my keyboard doing this. Purple Lullaby? Oh, that's very melody-like. Okay, let's try that. I don't know how this is going to go, but since we're recording a melody, we're not going to be recording on the pattern. We're going to be recording on the song because it's not going to be any repetitive thing. Like, even if there's a something that we repeat in the melody, it should be like a, I don't know, it should be different, fluctuating through the whole thing. So we're not going to make a pattern here. We're going to stay on song and record an improvisation using the key of G major scale and something like that, okay? Alright, so that was a good start. Usually it takes a few times when you're improvising. I'm going to undo that record process, and maybe there's a way that you can see the piano track moving as well. Probably, if it's not built into this VST, it's not going to show. So that's fine. But what I want to do is change my MIDI keyboard real quick and go up an octave so that we're in a higher range, because it's kind of like it's bleeding into the same tones, the same notes. So we need to make it pop by being a higher octave, because the ear is naturally going to find higher octaves and follow those. So let's try that again in a higher octave. Wait, what am I looking at here? What is this? Nothing? Okay. Oh no. What did I do? Where's the... I just have to make it pop up again. Okay, let's try again. We're not going to start directly with the melody. We'll let the beat come in. And once again, I'm trying to mask when the velocity changes in the chords. Alright, so now we'll come with a melody. Alright, well, I think we'll cut that last chord off too. So let me just kill this last chord and see how the ending sounds. Can I choose to play it here? Yeah, let's get rid of the record. And we'll get rid of this last little chunk too. Oh shit. And we'll get rid of that. Alright, now I'm just listening back. I don't like those two off notes. They're just adding too much. I'm gonna go in there and manually kill them. Let's see where the frick that was at. It was somewhere in here, right? All right, play again. I think it was these F and C. It's supposed to be F sharp. It didn't work because we're in the key of G and we're playing an F. You can play F as long as it's in passing tones. But just out of curiosity, if I made this F sharp and I made this F sharp, where are we at? Oh, much better, right? Because I was playing notes out of the key. Okay, cool. So there's our like melody point, right? And now we have some kind of melody for it. I like that. How long is our entire track? 24 seconds. Okay, so it's definitely going to be we don't need to be overly ambitious. We want to go for 30-second tracks, 1-minute tracks. You like the drums a lot? Well, that was the easiest part. I should probably add a secondary like drum beat and alternate in. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Let's add a new track and we'll call it beat 2. And if we look at beat 1, this is our beat 1. So we can copy somewhat like it so that it doesn't sound too different. We're going bass on the 1 and the 3, snare on the 2 and the 4. What if we reverse that and just for see how it sounds? So we're gonna have snare on the 1, hi-hat's gonna keep going like so, and snare on the 1, and maybe clap on the 2 or the 3. And then bass will be on the 2 and the 4. More of a reggae type thing. Hold on. This is gonna have to view pattern. All right, so it's just different. It's opposite. By itself, it doesn't sound like it's any different, but wait till we put it in there. So at some point, like not, probably, I don't know. Let's go to 12 and let's get rid of bar 12 and 13 and we'll drag in beat 2 here. And you know what we could do is bring it down here. That way we can differentiate what's going on with what. They don't necessarily have to be beat 1 for track 1, but I kind of want to, just so that I can tell where I took it out and moved it. It'll help me in the future. All right, let's go to this song. We're gonna stop it halfway through here and adjust. Purple. Hey, baby. All right, so it messes it up. It doesn't quite go with it. Let's change it up a bit. We can, it's also not the right placement for it. I feel like this beat is still good during this part, point part, blah, 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 blah. So we'll bring that to stay in here. And then maybe after bar 15 or something, we'll bring this in. But alternating this like that didn't work. So let's learn from our mistakes and revert that. But what we can do is double up with the bass. No. Go back to pattern. Here we go. It doesn't really go with the slow wah 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 wah, and I'm not. This isn't a good song, all right. By the way, this isn't good, but this is practice, and we're gonna eventually make some good songs when we get better, right? So, if anything, I'll find a place for it in our weird amalgamation project we're working on RPG Maker MZ, and we'll put it in like a cut scene or something. So we're gonna get rid of bar 15 and 16. And drag in beat 2 here for 4 bars. We're going to do 4 bars of this, and then we'll bring it back to the more mellow one of beat 1. All right, switch to song. Let's go to the beginning, and what do we got? Also, we're not going to hear this hi-hat in the recording. This is just for like helping us stay on beat. That was pretty cool. All right. You can't quite tell, like, well, it sounded a little different. What was happening there? All right. I think that's going to be a good track. Like, I mean, it's not a good song, but like, this is where we can end this idea, right? And move on to another one. Let's do another one. Let's try to, we can export this and try to make something different, right? Did we use any full version VSTs? Because I can only use them one, like, or trial version, I mean. I would only be able to use them once. I think I gotta use it. GMS2, this is full version, so we'll be able to use that again. This 3X oscillator we didn't actually end up using, and then the purple lullaby. We own those VSTs, so if we were to deploy this song, it wouldn't lock us out of those VSTs. Trial versions, when you use them once and deploy a song, or export, it'll lock you out, and then you can't use those anymore. Hey, Jacob. Yeah, we're just learning Fruity Loops, and we need to make the soundtrack for Amalgamation MZ. You know, we got this project up here. We're missing a lot of music. If we go into the database, we got nothing for boat, nothing for ship, nothing for airship. We got some temporary for home base, nothing for title, battle, victory. You know, we need a lot of music. So we got to make some sound effects and put some sound effects in too. So we're going to be doing some audio stuff over the next week. And I mean, some people will like it, some people won't. But regardless of what they like, you know, I got to do this because, number one, this is what I want to do. And that's what's going to happen. I do this not for the money. So, like, you know, I'm going to do what I enjoy doing. And this is fun for me right now. And that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I mean, I liked your stuff you put on Discord. If anybody wants to participate in this project, you can. If you want to make art for it, just go to the link. It's in the description below, the Discord link, and you can join us. And you can be in the game. You can submit your music, your sound effects, your animations, your character art, your skills, whatever you want, your action sequences, and we'll add them as long as, you know, some requirements. It's got to be CCO, you have to own the right to share it, and you have to agree that we can use it. $2 super chat from Vino. Hey Vino, how's it going, man? He says, hi all, hope everybody is doing well. He's like, woo, music. Jacob says, I love making game music too. Wrath of Wood, no Wrath. Horsehead, Horsehead, Horsehead is not music, okay? That's more of a sound effect. But you can make sound effects too. I appreciate sound effects as well. All right, so we have a track. All right, cool. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. It's not great. It's not really, I don't know what we're gonna use it for, but let's go ahead and export this audio. Let's see, let's see. Last time I did an export, there was extra space at the end. So I need to figure out when I render, how do I make sure that it clips off the way it's supposed to clip off? We'll just keep trying, right? So let's go ahead and export this as an OGG. I'm not worried about saving the original wave or anything like that because it's nothing that's amazing. We're just going to get an OGG for the game, and we'll call this one Drifties. What are we going to use it for? I don't know what we'll use this one for. We'll just call it Random Cutscene 01. Random Cutscene 01. And then, you know, maybe for one cutscene, a character comes in and he's got his own custom music. And then that's the only time you hear the music in the game. But it'll make it. And that sounds like it's something we can do. Looking at all the specifics for this, full song. Trail. Oh, here we go. Cut the remainder. Right? So the tail. Like, so make sure it cuts when there's nothing that's playing. I think that's what it means. 24 bars is all it's going to be. Total of... what is that, 44 seconds? It's going to be 1 megabyte in size. That's pretty small. That's good. OGG bitrate 192. That's a good bitrate. Most people are only listening at like 44 anyway. 48 sometimes. 32-bit point sync. That's fine. Miscellaneous. I'm not going to mess with these too much. I'm just going to say start. Boom. Okay, cool. And then it opened up a folder. You know what? It does kind of sound like a shop piece. You know, it's a little jam. You're welcome to my store. But the thing is, it's such a short beat. You know, it's only like, what, how many? 44 seconds? That it's going to get repetitive really fast. So, like, I don't want to play it too much. Let's add it to our foobar. Let's see, what do I have right here? I've got a few of them. Random cutscene, I found it. All right, now this is going to be quiet, so I have to bring it up. No metadata. Cool. All right. That'll be a that'll be a track. I'm gonna be doing this again tomorrow, so hopefully you're okay with this. If not, we'll be doing other stuff. I think on Wednesday we're gonna be playing Amari. We'll go back to RPG Maker music for now because what I'm gonna do is switch back into RPG Maker and open game, open the folder, and add this into our audio and officially put it in here. BGM. So we've got this, and we'll take that OGG, put the random cutscene. Oh, I want to copy. What did I do? Oops. Just copy this. Drag and drop will paste it. Will cut paste. I want to copy paste. Okay, so now it's in there, and if we were to select a spot for it, it would play. We have victory music, but the victory music's being played through a plugin. It doesn't feel like title music. It doesn't feel like battle music. It's not victory music. We've already got something for that. It's not game over music. It's not boat music, not ship music. It's not one of the mains, but it'll be a cutscene one. So like at a certain point, a new character is introduced and we'll bring it in through the event. Like, you know, you get your new character and then we'll play background music and it's in there. Random cutscene, and that'll come in. Yeah, cool. But anyway, that's probably going to do it. That's probably going to be where we end today's live stream. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate that. Hopefully you are enjoying yourself. Hopefully you're having fun working on your project as well. If you have any questions about RPG Maker, you can always feel free to ask me when I'm live streaming. You can also post questions in the Discord. Links in the description below. I'd love to have you come join us. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Follow us on Twitter. We're at Driftwood Gaming. And almost like an elevator tune. Yeah, kind of. I think it would fit for a shopkeeper, but like it would get old if you had to listen to that quite often. Hey Amanda, thanks for stopping by. Join us on the Discord, Amanda, so we can actually send files easily. Discord's the way to do it. It's really, really good software. Hey, Level Up Design, how are you doing? Make some lo-fi hip-hop. Hey, that's how you get the views, right? We gotta just turn it into some lo-fi hip-hop, put like some video game pictures on our thumbnails, and then we'll get the views. Trying to make RPG Maker content, Level Up Design. This is rough, man. It's rough. It's rough out there for a pimp. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot. It's not a big audience. We gotta switch to making just lo-fi hip-hop with video game art thumbnails. That's how we're gonna do it. That's our recipe for success there. All right, guys. Have a fun day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be doing some more Audacity and Fruity Loops. Make some sound effects. Make some music for our game. And going through anything that's added. I will address anything that gets added into the Amalgamation MZ channel. So if you join us, you can scroll down to Amalgamation MZ, and this is what we're actually doing here. And some people have already shared their music and stuff. But yeah, it's gonna do it for today. Love you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Goodbye.